actual commish coming at you live with your Week 7 preview. Let's get down to the facts. Beatdown of the week.
So I had to whoop that ass.
Beatdown.
It was Trophy Wife over Drunk Wives Matter by 71.15 points. That's 2 weeks in a row that Tara is the victim of the beatdown of the week. Tara, if you need some Tylenol, I got some Tylenol for you. Don't want you to be hurting after 2 weeks in a row of that. 71.15 points is probably the largest margin of victory we have ever seen in the Fall Creek and other exotic locations fantasy football league. Honorable mention for beatdown of the week here in week 6 was Eric over Justin. Eric, from the bottom position, flipped Justin, who was on top. He won by just 2.75 points, and the game came down to Monday Night Football. Congratulations to Eric for topping Justin in the end. In fact, there were huge games this past week as the top 3 teams, 1, 2, and 3, were all upset. So let's take a look at what the standings look like right now. For the first time all season, we have a new leader. It's Shenanigans, the multi-time champion of the Fall Creek and other exotic locations fantasy football league. She is one of the winningest managers in the league. Shenanigans is on top right now at 4-2 with 789 points for. Not even 6 points behind is Justin with 14 teams. Hashtag never forget at 4-2, 783.6 points. He's on a 2-game losing streak though, so Justin's got a big game this week. JNFL and Sully's crew rounded out at 4-2. You have 4 teams at 3-3. That's Trophy Wife, Find the Hole, Hanging Chads, and Wild Stallions. And rounding out at 2-4, the bottom 4 teams: Eric, Baton Rouge Bound, Kenny Ball, Canada Steve, and Drunk Wives Matter, who's had a tough go. Another week of big games that are going to affect the standings after this week, as 2 plays 3 and 4 plays 5. So you've got Justin squaring off against JNFL, and you've got Sullivan squaring off against Kristen, Trophy Wife. It's going to be interesting to see how the games shake out this weekend and where the standings are at next week, as any one of those top now 8 teams, 3-3 or 4-2, could potentially mathematically end up on top. Let's see how it all shakes out after this week's games. Matchup of the week is going to be right there on top. It's COMMISH Bowl. Kenny Ball versus Wild Stallions. Me, the commissioner, versus my vice commissioner, Kenny Ball. We caught up with the manager of Kenny Ball, Kenny, for some comment on this week's matchup. Kenny Purdell. Kenny Purdell.
Yes.
Yeah. Kenny, you got a big game. Kenny Ball coming up this week. I don't know if you know already, but you are going to be matchup of the week. It is COMMISH Bowl. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Need a win. Been lost 4 in a row. Need a win. Had some underperformance and some bad luck, but need a win.
The guys started out 2-0, white hot. Wild Stallions has 2 in a row coming into this game. What's your strategy for winning this week?
Need a win. Just need a win.
Any other thoughts on this week? I mean, like, what are you guys doing to prepare for the game?
Yeah, not get hit by cars
Right,
in the middle of the road.
right.
And hopefully the team performs like they did the first 2 weeks.
Oh, look at this. This is also manager of the Hanging Chad. Chad, you got any thoughts on your game this week?
Not this week, but I know last week I put a smackdown on that guy.
Okay. So Kenny Ball is actually going to be matchup of the week this week. It's COMMISH Bowl. You have any thoughts on that?
Good luck. I think Kenny's due.
Think Kenny's due for a win?
Kenny Ball's due.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Hanging Chads. Manager Chad. Yeah, thanks a lot, Chad, for your comments. That was super helpful during my interview with Kenny Ball. Kenny Purdell, manager Kenny Ball. Thanks, Chad. Also, thanks for not running us over with your truck. I like to not get run over. NFL news this week. 8 players thus far have tested positive for COVID. There have been no games postponed or rescheduled just yet, so just keep an eye on your app. It'll let you know if there's any games that get rescheduled last minute. I think the Raiders, they sent home the entire O-line, so maybe that game gets affected. But Thursday night football is the New York Football Giants versus the Philadelphia Football Eagles at 7:20 p.m. Not sure what's going to be rougher to watch, either New York Giants football or the third presidential debate that's on at 8 o'clock tonight. That's all I got for updates this week. Y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, and good luck this weekend.